Hello, my name is Sushma, and today we're going to see how to make a very delicious raw meat carpaccio. A lot of people have asked, how should I cook it? Should I cook it lightly and keep it raw on the inside? No, this is raw beef. Folks have asked, should it be frozen? Should it be fresh? And let me tell you, nothing tastes like fresh, never frozen beef, and in particular beef carpaccio. The thing to do here is buy very high quality beef, the highest quality grass-fed and grass-finished beef that you can afford. It is extremely nutrient rich. If you have any kind of mineral deficiency, it's very rich in zinc, it's very rich in B12. You know, if you have thyroid issues, if you have gut issues, it's very easy to digest. And so I'm going to show you what I use in my recipe, and I'll talk a little bit about it as I go along. So I'm going to flip the camera now. All right, so here we have some beef that I have cut up. This was, I'm trying to remember what cut it was, but I think it was like a cut slightly close to the mignon. It's a boneless cut. It has a lot of cartilage here, as you can see. That's not fat, but cartilage. And I'm gonna throw that into my soups. This is the beef, and what I did was I soaked it in a lot of salt. So what I used for soaking it was salt, some nice Celtic salt, and I put into this a mix of cayenne, so that's my hot cayenne, and a ground up mix of my special spices, which is cloves, cumin, lemon pepper, mace, and this here, which is the star-shaped spice that the Chinese use a lot, and it's absolutely delicious. So I took all these spices and I ground them into this spice mix that you see over here, this spice mix, and it's and I put some cinnamon in it as well. And so this is wonderful smelling. I'm gonna add to this a few raw onions. So I'm gonna add raw onions to this, and these are red onions. Red onions are very flavorful. They're a little bit on the spicy side, although nowadays they have taken out all the spice from these onions, which is a shame because I really like them spicy. What the onions do is they help you digest the meat. I had some, a little bit of garlic that I had fried earlier, or rather that Richard had fried, and so I'm gonna put that garlic in as well with a little bit of olive oil. So it's gonna have a wonderful garlic flavor there. And the rest I'm gonna do with my hands, and you can see that here. So that's the garlic. And then finally I was gonna add some tomatoes to this. And the tomatoes are very fresh. These are very fresh and very ripe tomatoes. And I'm sort of gonna squeeze the tomato juice on top here. So I'm squeezing the tomato juice onto this. It's gonna make a really nice carpaccio, I guess. And this is a spicy carpaccio because obviously it has mace and allspice and lemon pepper and cumin. Maybe I put in some coriander leaves too, I just don't remember. And so this is the tomatoes that I put into it. I'm gonna add the remaining water of the tomatoes. And the other thing that I want to add to this is some butter. So I have raw butter here. This here is raw butter. And I'm gonna I just use my fingers because, you know, I'm the one that's gonna eat it. So I'm putting some raw butter in here, and I'm going to soak that or marinate that for a little bit. So I'm gonna marinate all this for a little bit, I'll let it sit in this plate, and then I will eat it in a few more minutes. It's gonna be very delicious. And let me take a taste of this briefly. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the butter, a little bit of the meat, a little bit of the tomato, and a little bit of the onion. And I'm gonna, it's really, really good. It's really good. It might do with a squirt of lemon juice as well. So I'll put in a squirt of lemon juice. But this is a very simple, never frozen, fresh meat carpaccio with spices, with zesty onions, fresh tomatoes, a little bit of raw butter, all these spices that make it really, really delicious and very, very nutritious. So if you have any kind of gut dysbiosis, this is a very easy thing to digest. And you'll find that in due course, instead of eating your steak grilled or medium rare or even rare, you are going to want it this way. Because the feeling that you get after you've eaten this stays with you for a long, long time. So happy eating, and post questions. If you have any recipe modifications that you use, please post them down under. Happy cooking and nutritious eating to you. Take care.